Hello everybody, I just want to do a quick update before we get into the videos. Two things to talk about here. One is we have finally passed the 33% point. Yay! That's kind of a landmark that I was looking forward to hitting. We are actually at 35% now. Woohoo! I am so excited. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is to celebrate that we have hit the 33% point. Anybody who has donated any amount of money towards my Reiki Apprenticeship Program, even if you were only able to donate $1, I don't care how much you donated. Anybody who has donated up to today, which is October the 11th, then if you contact me, let me know, remind me that you donated, and ask for 33% off on a psychic reading. I will be happy to give you a psychic reading for 33% off of my usual prices as a way of celebrating that we've made it to 33%. And this is strictly for the people who have donated to my Reiki apprenticeship. So it's a special just for those of you who have given. And it's a way of saying thank you and woohoo, hooray, here we are, we've gotten this far. So that's the update. Now on to the forecasts. Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast for the week of October 17th through the 23rd. What we have coming up for you on Monday, Sagittarius, a very good card indeed, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune signifies a couple of things. First of all, it signifies fortuitous events happening in your favor on Monday, and it also signals a change in season, that what you've been going through has maybe not been the most fun, best, exciting, happiness-making season, and that is changing. The wheel of time is turning. Things are coming back around into your favor. Now, on Tuesday, Sagittarius, what we have showing up is the Two of Clubs. And the Two of Clubs is just telling me that you have a decision to make on Tuesday between at least two very good options, and you have to prioritize one and go with that one. So that's coming up. I don't see you having any trouble with that decision. I think that you make that just fine. No procrastination showing up there. Now, on Wednesday, what we have showing up is the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is just telling me, Sagittarius, that on Wednesday, there's some situation that has you feeling stuck, like you don't know how to move forward or paralyzed with this. And the key with the Eight of Swords is that whatever has you feeling paralyzed, it's really your own perspective about the situation much more than it is the situation itself. And so because that is the case, you want to look at this from different angles and see if you can adjust your perspective to something that is still a perspective that works for you, that does not compromise your integrity, and also allows you the freedom to be able to find the solution to this situation, because the solution is just almost literally right under your nose. Thursday, Sagittarius, King of Clubs showing up here. This is somebody that you're interacting with on Thursday. This is someone, wow, we've got a lot of signs getting advice this week. Mostly they're getting them from the Queen of Swords, but this King of Clubs is showing up for you guys on Thursday as someone that you are getting advice from. Now, the King of Clubs, the nice thing about him is that he's very creative. He thinks outside the box. He doesn't let society tell him what's okay and what's not okay. And because he's so creative and thinks outside of the box, he's really great at problem solving. So he may have some unconventional solutions, but they may work really well. This is the type of person that is an inventor, a creator. This person can be a painter, a sculptor, just anything where they are pushing the edge, you know, in science or in anything creative. But anyway, I think that you're getting advice from this person on Thursday, and I think this person is going to be coming up with a really, really workable solution to you. And I also have the impression that you're going to be feeling really surprised with the ideas that he floats by you for you to consider as your solution. Some of you are thinking, why didn't I think of that? All right. Let's look at Friday. Here you have the Five of Cups showing up in reverse. And the Five of Cups in reverse is just telling me that there was something that disappointed you in your life. And on Friday, you're kind of picking up the pieces. You're letting that disappointment go and you're focusing on the good. Now, Saturday, what we have is, I know you guys are going to say this is not a good card, but it is a good card. It's the Falling Tower in reverse. Now, the Falling Tower in reverse, like I say, is actually quite the good card. It does talk about a situation in the past that wasn't so much fun, where something that had made you feel secure, and maybe even a little lazy or stagnant, like there was no way to really move forward with this thing, but it was safe and secure. It got you, that thing was yanked out of your life suddenly and unexpectedly. So, but now we have the Falling Tower in reverse. So it's after this point. So now we're at the point where you're starting to look around and you're beginning to see opportunities to replace that thing that got yanked out of your life. And those opportunities for replacement are actually much better than the thing that's no longer in your life. So that's why I see it as a good card, because it's moving forward and it's you coming to the point where you're starting to realize that in your moving forward, you're going to end up sitting prettier than where you were before whatever it was that made you feel secure got yanked out of your life unexpectedly. Moving on. Sunday, Sagittarius. Here you have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is just telling me that you're receiving some kind of message of love on Sunday. Now, this can be anything from, a colored picture with crayons from your 2-year-old with a picture of a heart that they want you to put on the refrigerator, all the way up to, the engagement ring, the flowers, the chocolates, and anywhere in between. This can be somebody that you don't even know doing something nice for you out, on the streets or in the subway or whatever. Very cool card to have show up. So that is your Sunday, and that's your week, Sagittarius. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by, for hanging out, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I do appreciate all of your support. I will see some of you during the week for Reiki sessions, some of you during the week for readings, and the rest of you I will see back here next week. Everyone have a fantastic week. In the meanwhile, peace out. Hello, everybody. This is Amista, and I am coming to you today with something completely different than what you've ever seen here before, completely different than what I ever thought I would do. I have been taking Reiki training, and I've gotten level 1 and I've gotten level 2, and I really want to take master training because already I've realized that there are other people out there who need to know how to be able to do Reiki for themselves, and I'm not qualified to show them that or to teach them that or to pass that on to them or empower them with that until I become a Reiki Master. And so I was looking into a Reiki Master program, and I meet all the qualifications as far as that goes. I've been accepted into the Master program, but the last little bit of money is what I need some help with, and I'm hoping that you guys will help me with that. I need to raise another $3,000 to get myself into the program, and so that's where you guys come in. What I'm doing is I am accepting very happily and very thankfully and very gratefully any donations that you may feel like you would want to give. If you don't want to, obviously, then don't. But if you do feel like you want to help me to get into this Reiki Master Apprenticeship Program, any help that any of you and all of you send is great. No donation is too small. I just ask that they're over like 35 cents because I think PayPal will take 35 cents of whatever comes in as a fee for collecting payment. But anything other than over 35 cents is no donation is too small. So there's the corrected version of that. And actually I was looking I have over 7,000 subscribers. If every subscriber donated $1, I would be able to end this request. But so if you would like to donate, I would be extremely thankful. I would appreciate that a lot. Also, I want to do something for you in exchange for donating. So anybody who would donate at all, I would like to offer you 15 minutes of free Reiki distant healing. In other words, I would send you some healing energy where you would not have to come to my house, or we would not have to meet in person, just like I do a lot of my readings by Skype or by phone. I can also send the healing energy without having to be right in front of you. We don't even have to be on the phone or on Skype when I do it, although I will want to touch base with you ahead of time to find out where you would like me to target that energy. If you have any particular thing you want to have worked on energetically, and also to touch base after it's done just to let you know that I have sent the energy in to check in with you, see how you're feeling, that type of thing. Anybody who donates anything more than $50, what I would like to do is send you some Reiki energy. I would send you the same amount of minutes of Reiki energy as you send dollars. So say you donate $50, then I would send you 50 minutes of Reiki energy. Anybody who wants to donate and doesn't want to receive Reiki but knows somebody else that they would like to have the Reiki sent to, feel free to let me know that, and you can gift that Reiki to somebody else, and I will just touch base with them, make sure I have permission to send them that energy, and talk to them about where they would like it targeted and all of that, just like I would if I was sending that to you. So that is what I've got going on, and I really appreciate, like I said, all of the help any of you can send. I know not everybody can send, not everybody will want to send help, but I am hoping that there will be enough to get me into this quickly. Otherwise, I would probably have to wait, I don't know, 6 months, a year before I had this kind of money to get myself into there, and I don't want to wait that long. I want to be able to empower people more quickly than that. So what I'm doing is I am in the description section underneath the video. I'm going to send you a link where you can donate, and you can choose whatever amount you want to donate, and I will probably also have that showing in the video as well. So thank you everybody for listening and for giving this some thought, some prayer, some attention. And thank you everybody who actually does donate as well. I appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Peace.